Kellogg and the entire 2K Sports crew. A look here at the Lakers starting group presented by State Farm. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. World Peace is Saul and Bynum on the front court. And for Dallas, Kidd and Terry on. They're manning the backcourt. Marion is out there with Odom. And it's Haywood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Dallas may not be the toughest team defensively, but they're very smart. They do a nice job of avoiding fouls and keeping teams off the free throw line. Well, the defense wasn't bad, but I think they've got to tighten up on it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. When I asked him where they might have an advantage today, he said, we've got the shot blockers to make things very hard on them when they bring it into the paint. And that's what we plan to do. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, you know what? I think the game plan for a lot of teams, really good teams, starts with good D. So it's pretty much what I expected to hear.
And for this club, that's the way it should be. I mean, they need to send a message defensively right away. When you take it to your opponents on the defensive end of the floor, it sets the tone early.
Marion dishes to Odom. From about 16, and it's Marion. That time on the assist by Kidd. Marion's got his second basket. And Steve, you brought up the fouls. Part of it, Clark, is that they aren't overly aggressive on D, but another part is they're maybe too careful, too.
Yeah, you got to have the right mixture of aggressiveness and caution. You want to strike a balance there. Dallas isn't going to shut any team down with their D, but they're not giving games away either with silly fouls, and that's how you got to approach it from their standpoint.
Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. And here's Kidd from the arc. Kidd with another miss. And they're pushing it up. A finish. And it's Bynum with the jam.
No reason to get fancy. Just keep it simple. Like pound cake. A basic throwdown.
No need for theatrics, right?
That's right.
That's right. No 360 necessary there. Nothing fancy.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Kobe. Kicks it to Fisher. The three. Mavericks with the rebound.
And I'll tell you what, guys, Derek Fisher has had a lot on his plate the last couple of years. He's the president of the NBA Players Association. Not only was he trying to lead his team to a championship, but he's been trying to fix these labor issues as well.
Kobe against Terry. From deep three-point range. And the Lakers with another miss. You guys talk about Derek Fisher. What a professional.
Kevin, this guy basically made the most of his natural abilities. Never a premier athlete. Always in great shape, though. Always plays hard, plays smart. And he seems to be able to knock down big threes at the most important times. He's done that throughout his career and goes back to when he and Kobe joined the Lakers as rookies.
Absolutely.
Spent a lot of time riding the bus together in the gym before and after practice, and he just worked, and now he's got multiple rings.
He and Kobe both have won the 5 rings. Yeah, they're really hooked at the hip, aren't they?
That's right. Fantastic assist. Tremendous. You got to love that kind of passing. Beautiful.
The Lakers trail. Here's Kobe. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Cardinal kicks to Terry. Dallas, no good that time either.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense. For so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot, and then find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
Bynum gets whistled for blocking. That is his first foul of the game.
A little too much body on that one, and that's going to be a block.
Always a hard thing to judge, but I agree with you, Steve. Clearly a block.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's West. Mahimi. Count it. And For the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just looked tired, both physically and mentally.
Mavericks foul.
Nice time to use that foul to stop the layup.
You know, if you can save just 1 point, that foul was the right move.
And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trailed by 3. Deflected. Kobe with the steal.
That's like a Hail Mary pass in football. Too risky.
Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Well, using his height advantage against the much smaller man, that was the right play to make there.
Outside Odom. He dishes it to Haywood. Stolen by World Peace. And here's the fast break. And no good trying to get that one. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
The
Lakers up. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Lakers leading by 5.
Well, Meta World Peace, formerly known as Ron Artest, not the first athlete to change his name, but for one of the toughest, most physical players in the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade. To see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. World Peace and Powell in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And it's Bynum in at the 5 down low.
You know, you go back to Mr. World Peace. I mean, he's really tried to become a more composed person recently, no doubt about it. It's still a work in progress, as J.J. Barea found out in the last game of the Mavs-Lakers series. But it is a noble goal, and he's making progress.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, how about Jason Kidd? In his late 30s, microfracture knee surgery back in 2004, but he's still going strong. Kidd talked about Hall of Famer John Stockton and said, if I could come close to doing what he did at his age, I would be very happy. I just try to anticipate and use my wisdom against the younger guys. If I can do that till I'm 40, 41, that'd be great. As long as they have a job for me, I'd love to play. Gotta like his chances, guys.
You said it, Doris. Thanks.
And you mentioned the Hall of Fame. I mean, no doubt that Jason Kidd will be there when it's all said and done.
No question. One of the all-time great point guards. Well, one of the things that has made the Lakers so good is their depth and their balance. In fact, last year, defensively, they had the 5th lowest field goal percentage defense in the league, under 44% for their opponents.
The Mavericks trailer. Deflects the pass. Kobe with the steal.
Smooth defense there. He made it look like the pass was intended for him. Excellent peripheral vision to be able to make that dish into the low post. Well done.
And for the Lakers, Clark, that big front court, a big part why they're so tough defensively. Steve just said a percentage defensively under.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
Bobois, the pass to West. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Mahimi.
Turnover.
And making a change here, the Mavericks.
Checking in for your Mavericks. Brandon Wright. Brian Covington. Sean Merrick.
Here's Kobe. It's a 5-point game. Fended by West. And again, Kobe Bryant. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Cardinal, guarded by Kobe. Oh, offensive interference. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 7. Now Morris. Here's Barnes. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, Kevin, it turned out that Mike Brown was the man for the Lakers job, and he inherits an interesting team here in L.A. I mean, a lot of potential, but coming off a disappointing end to last season.
Here's Wright, and the layup is good.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way, and it should be good to go now.
Good foul. Make them earn the free throws. Don't let this team dunk.
I like that. That's a smart foul. I mean, it's a lot easier to dunk it than it is to hit 2 free throws. Make them earn them at the stripe.
We're getting back to Brown for just a second. Clark, you're just talking about him. You know, Steve, he has big shoes to fill. Anytime you're trying to replace a legend like Phil Jackson, there's a lot in front of you there.
Yeah, it's one of the highest profile coaching positions in any sport in the world. But Mike Brown will be prepared. I mean, he had to deal with the circus around LeBron James in Cleveland over those years and did a nice job there. So I think Mike Brown is the right guy for the job.
Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard, and it'll pay off for them in the end.
A different look for Dallas. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Wright. Terry comes in for Delonte West. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Roddy Bobois. Gets it to go. Haywood's got his first points in this one.
You know, Terry turning in another good year for the Mavs last season, Kevin. Contributed about 16 points a game and shot it quite well from deep, all off the bench.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Dallas Mavericks had more than just the support of the immediate Dallas area in the NBA Finals. A Cavs for Mavs campaign started up with all the Cleveland fans cheering for the Mavericks to win. As the Heat became the villains of the NBA, though, the Mavs had a lot more than just Cleveland cheering for them last June. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. A lot of people jumped on that Mavs bandwagon last postseason.
You know, beyond the Cleveland thing, I mean, I think the Mavs were a team that was just an easy squad to root for last season with Dirk and Jason Kidd vying for their first rings, and they were fun to watch, too.
Going back to Terry, Steve, he was big for them in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, he sure was, Kevin. I mean, in the finals, you know, Dirk took home the MVP trophy, and it was much deserved. But without Terry, there's no way Dallas wins. He was stellar, particularly in that closeout Game 6, where he carried his team in the first half.
Lets it go with a three. Here's Haywood. Terry outside. There's the three. And it's Terry again missing.
And you can sense the frustration coming from him right now. He just can't find his game.
Boy, he is missing a lot of chances, Steve. Too many.
Mavericks trailed by 5. And Marion gets it to go. Marion's got 6. Marion with the steal.
And you're asking a lot out of your teammate to try to handle that pass. I don't like that decision at all.
So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kidd.
Assisted by Darius Morris.
And here is Marion. Shot by Terry, no good.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look and just lost his focus.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Stair sledding, half-court shot making, dance machine. Shit coming onto the court. I want you all to get it on.
Here's Morris. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down! Right at the horn!
And we finished one half of basketball. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
33.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
All right, man.
Here's Kobe.
Let's start the second.
You know, Dallas survived the Blazers in round 1 and had to deal with a much bigger threat in L.A. in round 2.
Kidd and Terry on. They're manning the backcourt. Odom out there with Haywood. And it's Marion in at the small forward position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Well, they really look to run immediately after that turnover.
Well, that's how you cash in. You don't want to waste any time after the turnover. Go at it right away.
They get it back. Bynum, no good.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Nice shot by Terry. Here's Kobe. 10 points for him. Back to the Mavs for just a moment. What a message they sent, Steve, by sweeping the Lakers in 4.
Well, that was the point where you knew they were a championship caliber team. I mean, they were, a lot of people expected them to actually lose to Portland in the first round. When they won that series, it was like, okay, but you sweep the Lakers, man, that's something.
Shot left block. He squares up and sinks it. Kobe's got 15.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Lakers leading by 7. It's in. 17 points in the game.
And one of the things I really respect about Kobe Bryant, guys, is the fact that he continues to get better and refine his game. He's gotten a lot better down on the block, a lot like Michael Jordan did later on in his career.
And, Steve, speaking of Kobe's postgame, he worked with Hakeem Olajuwon, Clark, as I recall, in the offseason to pick up a few tricks.
And, you know, Kobe already had great footwork, Kevin, to begin with. I mean, a master of those pump fakes, but it starts with balance and good footwork. And he was really a quick study under Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm not surprised.
Here's Morris. 9-point game. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Sean Marion with the slam.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one. And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
Here's Morris. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, there's a reason he's open out there. The defense not really respecting his ability to make that shot.
Lakers leading by 5. Puts up a 3. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Terry.
Well, I tell you what, the coaching performance of Rick Carlisle in the playoffs last season was, I think, what cemented him in the minds of many as an outstanding coach. We've always known it. He was terrific with Detroit. He was outstanding with the Pacers. And he's got a championship ring with the Dallas Mavericks.
Got a piece of it. Gasol backing down. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Gasol's got 7.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Oda.
Well, going back to Carlisle, I mean, he did such a great job, you're right, Clark, in the playoffs last year, mixing up the rotation and going deep into the well to get the right matchups through every step of the playoffs. I mean, I thought he did as good a job as possible for the Mavericks in that playoff run. That's one of the reasons they won the title.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Marion. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. 18 points for Marion. Here's Kobe. Up and in on the layup.
I love how relentless he is. I mean, he just continues to come at you all night.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The free throw drops for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant now in his 16th season in what has been one of the great careers in NBA history. He's battling age now, but still a very, very productive player.
Here's Kobe. He's got 20. Sean Marion covering. Lets the 3 fly. And Haywood pulls it down. And, Steve, you know, for Kobe Bryant, as you said, battling age. He's 33 right now going into this season. Wear and tear, a part of the game. He's played so many minutes. Preseason, regular season, all those playoffs, Clark. He said his kneecap is almost bone on bone. He's got an arthritic right index finger on his shooting hand. He continues on. The guy's tough.
Yeah, the battle scars of a long, successful career. And he takes pride in that, but he also recognizes the reality of it. And most of the time, you don't find out about those health issues. That's, again, a part of his desire to, once he gets between the lines, to focus 100% on the task at hand, not wanting to make excuses. And with his talent and his resume, he never needs to.
Nope, you're exactly right. And the basket good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
First personal foul.
A free throw drops for Kidd.
Okay.
Lamar Odom. He's checked in for Dallas. West comes in for Jason Terry. And so he makes both from the line. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Fisher. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his fourth assist in this one. Kidd dishes to Odom. Over Gasol. That's good from Odom on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists in the game. Mahimi. And it's sent back by Kobe. And they get it back. Gets it off. Can't hit. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 25.
Mavericks trailed by 9. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kobe and World Peace are the wingmen. Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. And it's Fisher in at the 1. So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Now here's Odom. Picked up by World Peace. And again, Lamar Odom.
He's gotten himself involved in just about every aspect of this game.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic all-around performance, guys.
And Kobe gets it to go.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Straight up. And again, Lamar Odom. Odom's got 6 in the quarter.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
Here's World Peace. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 5 assists in the game. Feeds Cardinal. Here's Bobo. Odom kicks it to West. Corner shot. Again, the Mavericks score.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player.
He feeds it Cardinal. Guarded down by Andrew Bynum. Straight up. And it's sent back by Bynum. Lakers leading by 6. It's stolen by Bobois. Takes it up. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Andrew Bynum.
Got the shot to drop and has a chance for one more.
Boy, that was a tidy little play that time by him to get a chance at 3 points.
And making a change here, the Mavericks. Mahimi's checked in.
Well, Dallas has a lot of hopes for Rodrigue Beaubois, who got off to that hot start in his rookie season with Dallas. Had a great playoff series against San Antonio, but a broken foot in 2010 in the World Championships playing for France really slowed him down last year for Dallas.
Bynum with the steal. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
The 3 from Beaubois. Dallas, no good that time either. You know, Steve, and Beaubois, the Mavericks have an athletic, young, combo scoring guard. Clark, does he remind you of anybody at this stage or where he could go in his career?
Well, I tell you, when I saw flashes of this guy, the speed was just blinding. I mean, perhaps similar to Jason Terry with maybe a little more ability to play a true point guard position. I mean, he's got unbelievable scoring instincts. But I think he looks like he's a guy that also can maybe run your team effectively as a point guard.
Fisher with the ball.
Turnover.
And the Mavericks go for a different look here.
Brandon Wright. John Marion.
Here's Kidd. Well, it's definitely, Steve, within striking distance now.
Yeah, but every possession counts. I mean, they have a chance, but they really got to make the most of every opportunity.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Got just enough of him on the way out to draw that whistle.
I thought that was a good call, Steve. I mean, you could see how that affected his shot just a little bit.
And his second attempt at the line, no good.
That makes it a one-possession game. But I'm sure he wishes he could have that one miss back.
The offensive rebound. Here's Kobe. Off on the layup.
You know, they've really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, rebounding can play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a big advantage for them here, and they've certainly needed it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. His message, I know we can win this. As long as we're productive in our final possessions and we give everything we have on the defensive end, I guarantee this will go our way.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Here's Kidd. Outside Odom. Good ball movement. Marion kicks to Kidd. Terry outside. Misses the three.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
That's kind of surprising. I mean, that's simple execution right there. I'm not sure how they missed on that pass.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Yee's checked in. .121 left to play in the final quarter. Bryant. Again, the Lakers.
I tell you what, right now, that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
And here comes the break. Pull up Shea. Here's Bynum. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's an 11-point Laker lead. Odom kicks to Marion. There's the block. Pushing it up. Fires from deep. No good. And Dallas has possession. They trail by 11.
That's like you draw it up right there. That was beautiful.
No doubt about it, Steve. I mean, always love to finish at the rack.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Troy Murphy, he's checked in for the Lakers. Josh McRoberts comes in for Meta World Peace. Here's Fisher over E, and that one's good from Fisher. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, they're just trying to run clock now. I mean, this thing is pretty much over.
Yeah, there's nothing but the result to be determined. So it's time to start thinking about the next game now.
Outside, Kobe.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And Kobe drops them both. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 13. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Odom. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Some nice passing. That's tipped. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So here's Murphy. A three off the inbound. Off target from downtown. Gasol with the steal. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Nice offensive play there, and this one's pretty much in the books, guys.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? It was a very good showing from them to come away with the win. I was very impressed.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA